on the book. I thought I'd probably speak today about something that we define as identity. Right? We speak a lot to say everything that we understand in the world is through an identity. Right? It is also referred to as the left brain culture, because somewhere there is a view that we can't identify something with when it is fluid. So my book, my this, my kids, my country, my car, and it keeps going on. I thought I would pick two stories today to tell you how interconnected we are, right? And the stories are just fascinating stories. I mean, we could use many other stories as well. But if you see these stories, it'll give you a sense as to, is it really about my this and so on. So the first story starts with your heart pumps, right? From birth to death, your heart pumps. The heart pumps because it wants to push hemoglobin through your body. And hemoglobin has a molecule which actually helps you bind, and it's an iron-based molecule, and it actually helps you bind oxygen and blood, right? And if you didn't have a lot of this molecule, you have medical problems. And what happens is that, very interestingly, the earth never had iron. And for billions of years, whichever format of evolution that you want to think about, the earth never had a deposit of iron. All iron in this world, in this earth, planet earth, comes because of the fusing of galaxies. And the galaxies fuse over millions of years, right? It's not, it may seem as an event at a point in time, but for it to get there, it takes time, and it takes sometimes millions of years. That fusion is what gives you iron in your body. So the actual iron that you're breathing is probably actually a galaxy. Think about it, right? So sometimes when you say, do you say my galaxy? No, you don't. But there is a process where we go through to say this is mine and this is yours, right? And sometimes we draw the line too close. Sometimes we draw the line decently far enough. And people who draw the line decently far enough, we say they are compassionate. People who draw a line decently close, we say, oh my God, the person is quite greedy or self-centered and things like that. So think about it. Then you start thinking, saying, is there really an I? Right? Let me give you simpler examples. You go to a vegetable market or a fruit market, and you may say, saying, if I ask you, saying, what is that? You may say, that is a banana or that is an orange, right? The minute you buy it, it becomes my banana and my orange. Once you consume it, in about 3-4 hours time, it's actually your body, right? Suddenly it becomes my body, my blood, which is very interesting, because the identity of all those things all around you, which is the body, the mass that I have and that you have, was just plant and tree and something else a few minutes back, a few hours back, a few million years back as well. And suddenly once it becomes inside you, it suddenly becomes my body. So this is just a story to show you that we are interconnected, more from the perspective of an ecosystem. Now the same thing can be told for humans as well, right? And we'll take that separately in another conversation. But try and mull over this particular idea, saying, do you really have an identity which is just mine? Or are you interconnected? If you're interconnected, can you continue to keep saying this is mine and that is not mine? Think about it. Read the book. I hope you enjoy it.